First, quick recap of my December 2024. In the month of December, I left the dark grey, cold winter of the Netherlands and flew to the Azores. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Hugo and today I'm going to show you my December 2024 Microstock earnings. The number is $3,041.41 and I like to show you my total earnings overview, earnings per agencies, earnings compared to last year's, my bestseller, portfolio size, stats and graphs from all the agencies, and overall findings, trends, etc. So first I have the total overview. Now what you see here is the earnings per agency. At number 1 we have Shutterstock, and at the bottom, number 13, we have Dissolve with $0 of earnings. The total number is 3,041. And it's $638 more than December 2023. And if we look even further back in 2022, my December earnings were $1,600. The year after that, $2,400, and this year $3,000. Now here you see the increase and the factor which I increased with. So we see a good growth over the years. Now let's first, I like to ask you if you want to subscribe to my channel. My goal is to also make money from YouTube. Right now I'm at 613 subscribers, and in order to monetize my channel I also need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now right now I'm at almost 800 watch time hours and 630 subscribers. So I would really appreciate it if you would help me out. And then I can also share my earnings and findings of YouTube with you. Now we're gonna dive into the top 13 agencies and what I earned. Number 13 till 11 are the minor agencies. I compacted them together. These are Dissolve with $0 once again. Depositphotos, which only sells photos. I made $12.51. Number 11 is LME with $12.62. Put in my earnings sheets. So minor sales, this is from Depositphotos, and LME we have one sale, and that's actually this illustration which I uploaded a long time ago. It symbolizes working together. It was less than last December, $31 less. So number 10 is 123RF. I made $14.55. I made $10 more than December last year. And I have the total earnings of the year from 123RF. So in 2022, I made $64 in total. And the year after that 127, and after that 165. So there is a growth 2 times and 1.3 times, as you can see here in the graph as well. And my portfolio size is 12,000 files by 22nd of February. And this is the part of videos and images. Now interesting to see that most of the earnings, a large part of it, came from AI. As you see here, $11.55. I saw this last month as well. So they do machine learning. That makes good money. Of the bestsellers, this was a race car for 21 cents. Historic windmill near Alkmaar, also 21 cents. Construction of new housing, 21 cents. And solar panels and refinery storage, also 21 cents. Overall, $14.55, where 9 is video Hive Envato, I made $18. I sold only one file for $40, and then they take $22 commission. That is 60%, I believe. And I compared them earnings to last year. 22, I made $180. After that, $270, and now even more, $324. So there is growth. Similar pattern to other last years. I have 6,500 video files online, and the file I sold is this file. The wind turbines showcasing clean, sustainable energy in the Netherlands with tulip fields in the springtime. Number 8 is Dreamstime. Dreamstime, I made $23. I have a portfolio size of 10,800 videos, 2,700 photos, and 6,183 illustrations that I uploaded a long time ago. In total, almost 20,000 files. One of my larger portfolios, and I have here the earnings per month. So usually it's quite a low earner, I think, for most of people. With this month, 23. Which is not bad for Dreamstime, I would say. Now this year, actually, we made less than last year. Then we made $200, and this year, or 2024, we made $120. Now some of the things I sold, you can see here, that are some large sales. One for $10. This is an inland container ship on the Waal River. And this one also for $10. This is a data center under construction. So most of the income came from those. And the rest is mainly photos and illustration sales, which are 35 cents usually each. So number 7 is Wirestock. Wirestock growing for me because, as you can see here, in 2022 I didn't upload to them at all. So I started uploading in 2023 with some images and photos, and after that I started uploading videos, and then you can see the big earnings coming in. So you can upload my whole portfolio at once because I already keyworded them. And I'm uploading new videos as well. So then you can see a big increase in earnings. Right now I have 1,300 video files online and 1,000 images. Total earnings are $408. This is the overview from the last months, years. And here we see it picking up. So $62, not bad. One of the higher months so far. And yeah, a lot more than last year, December. So this will be a growing line, I think, for the upcoming years, months. Here are some files I sold. These are distribution centers in Nieuwegein, the Netherlands. Chemical and industrial park in Germany. Wastewater treatment plant in the Netherlands. Large data center in the Eemshaven, also in the Netherlands. Number 6 is Blackbox. Quite a similar story to Wirestock. I started uploading only recently. As you can see here, from July on I started making money. I have now 800 video files online, and they already made me $715. So the years before I didn't upload to them. Now Blackbox uploads to multiple agencies. I have to do the keywording separately. Titles, so they're not in stock submitter. So it gives some extra work. But the earnings are pretty good, and it's $69 more than last year because I didn't have any income then yet. And here we see some of the files I sold. Okay, so here are the files I sold. This is the city of Leiden in the Netherlands for $18.96. Next we have the Krammersluizen. This is sluice and wind turbines in Zeeland, the Netherlands for $13.60. And finally we have a data center for $9.35 in the Eemshaven, the Netherlands. And next to this I had a discount pack for $33.36 and subscription sales $21.58. Moving on to the next one, number 5, Getty iStock. I have 6,285 files online. Also, I started uploading later. So in 2023, 2022, they became members of Stock Submitter. So I was able to upload video to them, able to upload my whole portfolio. You can see that the earnings are coming. So yeah, 4,100 video files. 2,160 photos, and yeah, big increase between 2023 and 2024, 5.6 times. Yeah, Getty Images is just one of the major agencies. So if you want to make some money, you have to include Getty iStock, I would say. And here we see some of my best-selling video files. So here are the video files I sold in December at Getty iStock. This is a data center in Amsterdam. Here we have skyline of The Hague. Beautiful colors, beautiful clouds. Like it. Data center. Here we have the container terminal of Rotterdam, one of the largest container terminals in Europe. The water treatment plant, lots of data centers. Here we also see an FPV drone video of a road in France. Industrial sites in Germany, blast furnace. This is a city Charleroi in Belgium. This is the museum, Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. Lots of data centers, inland shipping, water treatment plant. This is the skyline of Singapore. Sunset. Beautiful lighting. Golden hour. Beautiful location. And more data centers, infrastructure, road, aerial hyperlapse. Also cool. In Amsterdam, infrastructure intersection. So yeah, that were my bestsellers. Number 4 is Storyblocks. Storyblocks is a subscription-based platform, so people can subscribe to them and can have unlimited downloads, and they generate income from me. And that's what you see in the earnings. They are quite stable, I would say, always pretty high, usually the top 4, top 3 of my earners. And I only started uploading 2002. Only from the last year, so now I have a reasonable portfolio online of about 9,000 files, and then I make about $4,500 a year. Yeah, compared to last year, slightly less, but overall pretty good earnings in the top earnings tiers for me. And here we see the bestsellers per video file, and you see the percentage of the downloads that came from that file. So people download a lot, and it's very evenly spread out, as you can see here. Okay, so here are some of the bestsellers out of my top files. So number 1 is this wind turbines and solar panels. Here we see an aerial view of a data center. This is the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam on a winter day. Here we have a black and white video. Pollution. This is a refinery. This is H2O, so hydrogen gas station. Was quite a nice story. I went there with my camera, and then there was this guy stopping, and he said, "Oh, you want to film? Here, film my car." So it was cool to get this, and it actually sells. And also some tulip fields in the spring here in the Netherlands. Number 3 is Pond 5. Pond 5 I made $464, $390 more than December 2023. So the last few months of Pond 5 are really good. As you can see here, all $400 plus. Here is the list of the files I sold. I have now 11,000 video files online, almost 6,000 illustration and almost 3,000 photos. So really big portfolio, 20,000 plus. And compared to last year's, yeah, they can go up and down the months. this has to do with dataset earnings they added, also for a large part. Okay, so here are my sales in the month of December. We have a long list. Number 1, this is an aerial drone video of a castle in Germany. FPV drone video I made with my Envato 2. Here we have infrastructure, eco passageway in the Netherlands. This is a revealing aerial video of the racetrack, Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. It sells pretty well. Somebody bought lots of TV towers in Germany, so I have multiple sales on that. This one is the one in Stuttgart. This is also an FPV drone video. FPV drone videos sell well at Hive, I would say. This is a vineyard in the German Eifel region. And here another example of a sale from a TV tower. So all different amounts, $31, $14, $19, $36. So yeah, that's the list. It's a year for me. 1.5 times almost increase in compared to last year, so still growing, which is pretty good. Number 2 is Shutterstock, together with Adobe Stock, one of the largest agencies. So in 2024 I made $10,000 plus, and that's a nice increase. The growth goes a little bit slower than last year. But still big agency. So if you want to upload to Microstock, you have to upload to this one, I would say, if you want to make decent earnings. Now here you see my downloads, monthly downloads to this date. It's interesting to say that you get reset to level 1 at the beginning of the year, as we all know, and then you can only get 10% or 15% of the earnings, and then each level you increase, it goes up 5%. So I already skipped the first level from 50 or 10 downloads and then 50 downloads, and then so I'm already level 3, and then I'm almost back at my normal level of royalty. Right now it's 25% of the sales you get, but this can be higher. So at the beginning of the year it can be a bit lower, the earnings. Also people buy a bit less, and at the end of the year it will you will see the better months probably. This month it was $900, almost $1,000, which is less than last year December, but overall good growth. Okay, so let's look at the top sellers of videos of the past 3 months. Number 1, $111.95 with 6 downloads is this file. This is a wind turbine at the Afsluitdijk here in the Netherlands. Offshore wind turbine park. Beautiful. Number 2, $93, 3 downloads. The city of Leiden from above. Canals, houses, city center. Number 3 with 4 downloads, $65. Also wind turbine from a different session, also at the same location, the Afsluitdijk. This time front view. Sells well over all agencies. Number 4, $31, 2 downloads. Also wind turbine, so similar file. Slightly different light condition, so this sells well. And then number 5, 1 download, $47. Spa-Francorchamps racetrack. Revealing aerial video. Number 1, Adobe Stock. So similar earnings almost. As you can see here, $10,000 over the year. I made $816. This is $339 more than last year, December. And here you see the earnings per day and also the growth. I think Adobe Stock is one of the fastest growing platforms. Maybe they even gonna exceed Shutterstock in terms of earnings. Yeah, pretty good agency, one of the larger agencies, made almost 2 times as much as last year. My portfolio size is 7,500 video files, so my portfolio less than Shutterstock, but I make more money with it because they don't accept editorial videos. Pretty happy with my earnings. Now let's look at my bestsellers at Adobe Stock in the month of December. This file sold for $70. That is this file. This is a wind turbine at the Afsluitdijk. Number 2 is a wastewater treatment plant, also $70. That is this file. Number 3, data center for $68. That is this file. Number 4, the container terminal. This file. You also see that at other platforms selling well. The top 4 is quite similar. Number 5 is a wind turbine in the Eemshaven, $26. We can see it here. Close up wind turbine view. Number 5 is an aerial hyperlapse of a building being constructed here in Amsterdam. Moving cranes, construction place. That sold for $23. Other than that, here you can see the amounts and the files I sold. We can go back to the total earnings. $3,000. Happy with $3,000 plus in December, as it's better than last year. That were my earnings. So once again, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and follow me on my journey. And I hope to see you next time. Yeah, please let me know what you like to see about me making videos of, and I can see what I can do. So thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.